Welcome to another Skinjobs tutorial. Today we're going to be showing you our new flame stencils. This is the second set in the series. You see all of the different flames that we do. We do transitional flames, we do realistic flames, we do candy colored flames. And today I'm showing you a quick process that we use. What you're seeing right now is my Mac screen showing my laser plotter, which is going to cut out my stencils for me for this tutorial. Right now, what my plotter is doing is it's taking an actual photograph of the bed in which I'm going to be cutting these stencils from. These stencils are not cut with a blade. They're not cut by hand. These stencils are cut with a laser. They are very precise. They are very clean cut, very smooth. What I'm doing right now is lining up my stencil on top of the material. I put a white piece of paper under it so that you could see it better in the bed of the actual plotter before it actually starts to cut. So with this particular setup, you're going to be getting 5 stencils. 2 stencils I use to lay my licks in the length and direction, and the other 3 smaller stencils I use to actually fill in my flames. And as you can see right here, right now, my new plotter, which is called the Full Spectrum Muse. It's a hobby laser, and when I say it's insane, I have been cutting all types of things with this new laser. But I'll be starting cutting out really detailed 3 and 4 part stencils for you guys really soon. So that's, for me, that's very exciting. Right now, I'm just going to walk you through this flame tutorial. And in addition to the first set, if you have that first set of flame stencils and you've worked through them, this second set will allow you to have a lot more detail in your flames. The shapes and the alcoves and the cuts on these will only enhance what you already have if you've already purchased the first set. We offer free shipping on all of our stencils. You can find us on Facebook at Skinjobs Rc. And you can also find us on eBay, on our eBay store at Skinjobs. So this is the Muse. It literally cut these stencils in probably just about a minute and a half, 2 minutes at the most. And very impressed with the quality of the cut for these stencils. And there you go. It's a new stencil set, and it's available on our eBay store. So what I have right here is a very nice sheet of clear plastic, and I'm using Candy Green by Createx. I'm spraying it mixed 1-to-1 at about 45 psi. With the Candy Green, I'm going to spray, I think, 2 coats. One in the vertical, one in the horizontal, so I can get a pretty decent coverage pattern. Generally, when I'm doing flames, especially just candy colored flames, I tend to just make sure I have an even coating. Because when you tend not to spray them in an even, one horizontal, one vertical, you tend to get these gaps in the color. And that works too, because they are flames. They're going to have different highlights and different textures. So, but this is just the way I do it. So now I'm taking these new stencils. I've never sprayed with these stencils before. These are all brand new to me too. So I'll be learning what these stencils are actually capable of as the days go by. The set that I'm using is going to be my set. I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to start laying flames on all of my new bodies. So every time I cut new stencils, I take them for myself and I use them and I learn what these stencils are actually capable of. As you go, you tend to develop a pattern of laying your flames and your licks the way you want them and picking the directions. Just looking at these alone, I can tell that I can actually go with a narrow lick. I can actually probably make more tribal flames with these particular stencils. So I'll keep that in mind when I'm actually spraying them. Usually when I do something like this where it's just such a random pattern, and that's what flames are. Flames are just gas pockets, but they create these random pockets and these random shapes. And if you shadow them incorrectly, you end up with some pretty decent looking flames. So at this point, I just wanted to do something really typical, very basic, nothing over the top. Always like laying a skull or two and to ghost it out a little bit. And then, simply just back it in black. There's no need for any transparent bases or anything when you're just laying one color. Now, if I was going to lay a secondary color, like a candy blue or something on top of it, then I would have added a transparent base to protect the green. So here you go. Candy green, candy blue, the yellow transition to green, and realistic fire, outlined in yellow and orange. Candy apple red. Skinjobs Airbrush Customs. Find us on Facebook at skinjobs.rc and on our eBay store at Skinjobs. Thanks for watching.